Now, you got a documentary coming up, right?
Yes. A guy named Troy, from North Carolina, is completing the second documentary, who we hope that one day become a motion picture. We're going to see how far it go. They still editing it. Hopefully sometime in 24 it'll be out, so I'm just waiting for a phone call.
And what's the name of that documentary going to be?
He gave me the name and I forgot because they didn't want it to be nothing like Al Muassis.
Karriem Abdallah?
No, it won't be Allah. It got to be Abdallah or something on there. So they came up with a title for it.
Okay.
And I accepted it. See, I listened.
All right.
So since they're the movie makers and they think it sound good and all of them agreed, when they called me and told me, I said, that's okay.
Okay, and what other podcasts can we catch you on?
Well, we got one, Alex.
Oh, it's Al Muassis Speaks.
Al Muassis Speaks. And
And the YouTube channel for that?
yeah, we have a YouTube channel.
Al Muassis Speaks is the YouTube channel.
Yes. Now, Al Muassis is an Arabic word meaning the founder.
Okay, and can you spell that? Because I know you can't put apostrophes in YouTube.
Okay. I want to make sure I got it right. Almuassis. Al Muassis means the founder. So I don't call myself Grand Master. There's only one Grand Master to me, Islamically, and that's God. So I never went through the title Grand Master. See, everything about...
So, right, because I wanted to ask you, what's your idea of requirements for promotions and black belt? Like what makes somebody from a white belt, brown belt, to a black belt, to a red belt?
Different requirements. White belt is no requirements. You just show up and start training. And then going on to my second class is different. And then the first promotion, there's certain kicks and punches that you've been taught already that you have to be able to do. It's a certain level of degree of fighting before you go to the next class.
Fighting?
Yeah, not katas. No.
What about years?
You can forget the katas. You can forget the
katas.
I didn't do no katas. Every kata I did, I failed.
Right, because forms doesn't really necessarily mean somebody's a good fighter.
That's for sure.
All right, because you could be the best forms guy and lose a fight. I've had a couple of fights with guys who were champions in forms, and they couldn't defend the overhand right when I threw it. And then I landed, and it was over.
You answered the question. I don't even have to answer it. You just answered it.
All right, but we got to know for the audience. Okay.
Katas have
former weight, right?
Katas have nothing to do with your fighting ability. In a technique that's unknown, and you will find out when you do a kata 1,000 times. Come on, man. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What hidden technique? There's no such thing as hidden techniques. All this stuff they're trying to make you believe, you might as well go back to the slave plantation camp. You want to believe all that foolishness.
So we were talking about the promotions. All right, so katas, the former way to be promoted.
Okay, the former way to be promoted in the KA system, even though I have katas, and let me tell you, all the katas I created back there was championship katas. I just remember a little bit of them all, because remember I wasn't a kata man, so that wasn't implanted in my head to remember. All right, I could create a kata. I could create a championship black belt kata. All right? It embedded in you if you have the coordination to execute it and make you a champion right now. Today, 2024, make you a champion. I could take your kata and put some other stuff in it to make it better. Put me to the test. I can do it because that's the kind of instructor. Now, I'm just not a karate instructor. I train fighters. We mentioned Yaki Lopez, right, and Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. I helped bring them to the world championship. Eddie won it. Yaki lost it because Saad Muhammad was just too much for him. But I can recount all the things that I said to you. A liar cannot repeat what he said prior. They'll forget. Ask me the next day. Ask me the next year. My memory is still there. I remember everything in karate from 1963.
Okay, yeah.
But sometimes I can't even remember a prayer. Some I can remember, some I can't.
Wow.
That's the way God made me. When I first saw photography, I started the photography at 15 years old.
Right.
Started running around taking pictures, right?
Right.
When I first saw karate, gravitated, stayed with me from 1963. I couldn't memorize a poem in school, and they put me in memorial reading, right? Say I was slow, but I didn't have nobody home to help teach me. I came on my own. So my backbone was the people in the projects, man.
So when you were training for these tournaments that you were beating everybody, whooping everybody's A, you know, so you wasn't doing katas, you was just sparring? And shadow boxing?
No. I sparred with guys in the projects that knew how to box, fight. I used to take them ask them to come in the basement, right? Say you was able to whip me boxing, right? I said, well, I got something for you. Let's come to the basement and see can you whip me. I said, I'm gonna be doing karate, right? And I bust them. They couldn't even get a punch on me because my kicks was good, you know what I mean? And I used to kick them, they used to hit the wall, boom, 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 boom. I'd be right there on them and don't throw the punches. Oh, okay, Karriem. That's how I got my reputation. I was making contact. I had to prove, listen, excuse this word. Had to prove to this nigga that he couldn't whip me no more. So we went in the bricks, we go in the basement without gloves, bare-fisted. And I said, your day has come to an end. And everyone that went down there got slaughtered. And then my reputation just exceeded after that. I played basketball. I used to go off for a rebound. Yeah! Man, they used to jump back. You know what I mean? It was all through me. So this was meant for me. I didn't want this. I didn't want this. I used to cry at night because I was getting so much backlash. But I would wake up with these dreams to get on the floor and practice it. And this came to me. I never thought of this. The pictures in this book was taken about 25 years before this book came out. But I knew one day we'd have to do a book if you created something. You follow what I'm saying? You see these pictures? I had a guy named Lewis Allen who had him come to my dojo to take these pictures of me in different, doing techniques in the KA system. And that's how this book came about. And I have 24 that need to come out for the world to see. And we could take this to the combat floor.
Well, that's what I wanted to suggest for part 2 of this podcast. Let's go out there and see the KA system, as you were learning it and instructing and teaching in it.
I want to do seminars. That's how we could do it. Just give me people that want to learn how to fight in karate.
All right.
I'm not saying they couldn't come.
Like in the park?
Yeah, I can show it anywhere. I don't have to be on no karate floor. Ain't no special floor.
Right.
Just
Doesn't
a
have
place.
to be a dojo.
Don't have to be no dojo.
Streets and everything.
It could be in the street. I taught in the projects with shoes on. These kids sparred with. Kids in here sparred with their shoes on. They can't take the shoes off and cement on the ground. You don't have to have your shoes off to learn this stuff.
Right,
when you go to the boxing gym, you don't take your shoes off. So they just made this here a systematic thing. When you go in my house, you have to take your shoes off because all the germs I don't want in my house. But I'm just saying, in learning combat sports, you don't have to have shoes. You can have something real light on your feet. Everybody's feet, sometimes they hurt. So you need to put something on to give it a little cushion. So I have common sense. So, any more, bro?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Till next time, we'll take it to the streets.
Hope to see you again.
Okay.